What's the most invasive rule your family ever enforced? My family required me to narrate every thought in my head out loud from waking to sleeping because secrets are lies. The rule started when I was 12 after my dad got caught having an emotional affair through his journal. My parents went from being normal people to thought police overnight. They believed that if everyone spoke every thought out loud, then no one could ever lie or betray each other again. My mom used her psychology degree to create this twisted system where silence equaled deception. Her sister Bridget tried to intervene early on, but mom cut her off completely, calling her toxic for promoting secret keeping. Every morning I had to wake up and immediately start talking. I'm awake now and I need to pee, and I'm thinking about how tired I am. If I went quiet for more than 10 seconds, my parents would bang on my door demanding to know what I was hiding. My little brother Ryan was only 7 when this started, so he literally grew up never knowing what a private thought felt like. The worst part was having to narrate everything, including the stuff no teenager should have to share. When I got my period, I had to announce every cramp and describe the flow. When I had crushes, I had to voice every attraction out loud. I'm noticing Jake's arms in that shirt and feeling butterflies. My parents would then make me tell Jake these thoughts as honesty practice, which destroyed any chance of normal relationships. When I turned 17, my parents announced the next phase. Dreams weren't private anymore. I had to narrate them immediately upon waking or face punishment. Silent moments meant no dinner. Wrong thoughts like anger at them meant isolation in the honesty box, which was a closet where I had to speak my thoughts for hours. During our nightly thought cleansing circles, the whole family would dissect each other's thoughts from that day, analyzing them for hidden deceptions. School then became unbearable when my parents demanded I narrate during tests. My grades crashed because I couldn't think while constantly talking. They even installed motion sensors at home that detected lip movement without sound. They were recording everything, creating files labeled asexual development and rebellion patterns for their planned parenting book, using my most intimate thoughts. The breaking point came when they caught me being silent in the shower. I'd been having normal teenage thoughts about Alex from math class. My mom burst in demanding to know what I was thinking. When I hesitated, she removed the bathroom door entirely and said I had to shower with her present to ensure verbal narration. That night, I discovered recordings of my parents whispering privately at night. My mom admitting she took silent bathroom breaks. My dad confessing he fantasized about divorce constantly, but never voiced it. I started planning my escape right after. During mandatory playtime, I'd steal $20 at a time. I practiced thinking in images instead of words and secretly wrote thoughts in a hidden journal. I taught Ryan one silent moment per day in the closet, just 60 seconds of peace. He was deteriorating fast, unable to form thoughts without speaking them, having panic attacks from the constant verbal stream. My parents grew suspicious and had Ryan spy on me. He recorded my silent moments, desperate for their approval. They installed cameras in my bedroom and started counting their money obsessively. When they found my hidden journal, they burned it page by page while forcing me to read each entry aloud. "This is what secrets create," my mom said while the pages turned to ash. 3 days before I turned 18, they presented the contract: lifetime thought monitoring or homelessness. They brought in their psychiatrist friend who diagnosed me with pathological privacy-seeking disorder and prescribed medication causing compulsive speech. They were certain I'd sign. "You'll thank us when you're incapable of deception," my dad said. On my birthday eve during our thought cleansing circle, I played the recordings of their private conversations. The room went silent for the first time in 6 years. My mom's face drained of color hearing herself admit to secret thoughts. My dad started screaming, but I kept playing file after file of their hypocrisy. Ryan completely shattered. He couldn't stop narrating even nonsense thoughts, speaking so fast he couldn't breathe. While my parents sat frozen in their exposed shame, I grabbed my hidden cash and evidence folder. Ryan was gasping between words, tears streaming down his face. "You broke our honesty," he screamed at me while hyperventilating. "You broke everything." I walked out that door knowing I'd lost them forever. Aunt Bridget took me in after seeing the recordings. Ryan ended up hospitalized for exhaustion. My parents had to explain why their son couldn't stop talking. I developed selective mutism and couldn't speak for months. Even now, I compulsively overshare because silence feels criminal.